Hello, I'm Adrian Adams. I'm the category expert on butters and margarine at Unilever. The category on butters and margarine is worth 181 million in convenience stores, compared to 1.3 billion sort of in the total grocery market as a whole. But that 181 million will make it one of the biggest categories sort of within convenience stores from a food perspective. Now the category is declining at 1.2% sort of in convenience stores. However, that is still better than the performance we're actually seeing from a value perspective in the wider grocery trade. Butters and margarine isn't that seasonal. 99% of households actually buy it, and we buy it on average about 25 times a year. So it's not that seasonal. However, the three key uses: baking, cooking, and things like sandwiches, spreading. Now, as a result, what we tend to see is baking is the most seasonal, with winter and spring being the key occasions where people tend to bake more and use those products for that purpose to a greater extent. Sandwiches very much fits in with school times, as it's a key lunchbox staple, and we tend to spread more when the kids are at school, they use it more in sandwiches at that point. Cooking is very much all year round, so lack of seasonality really, with the exception of baking. So as 99% of households are buying the category, as you'd expect, the trends in terms of the shopper are very much in line with the average for the UK population. They don't tend to be biased overly towards young or old. The big difference with convenience stores particularly is that the key shopping missions that they're actually going for are either on a top-up shop or something to tide them over until they do their next big shop, or because they've actually run out and they've got the kids' sandwiches to make, or they've got breakfast to prepare. Therefore, they very much need to actually get butters and margarine as one of those staple categories. So with that in mind, it's really vitally important that both butter and margarine are actually present within that shopping trip, because they're the things that they actually look for, and they will head straight to the chiller. For that, they know where the chillers are situated in convenience stores, so the chiller will be their trigger, as if I need butter and margarine, that's where I go. The key thing for us to focus on is the fact of the shopping mission. So the shopping mission in convenience stores is top up, or it's to tide me over, or it's because I've run out. So with that in mind, shoppers are generally looking for it to be an easy, quick shopping experience. So if I focus on the chiller, the key issue there is the chiller is often a barrier for a number of reasons. One, it's a cold area of the store, and no one wants to be cold, so they want to get in and out of that area as quickly as possible. The chiller also houses a number of very staple items. So milk is a great trigger. A lot of shopping missions within convenience stores are people just going in because they've run out of milk. Therefore, in convenience stores, if you clearly and easily, through location and range, can remind them to pick up their butter and margarine while they're actually in there, that's an incremental item in the shopping basket, which is great for driving value. But the key issue I would focus on is this is a category where it is about simplicity and ease of shop. Therefore, it's having the right pack sizes. It's actually on the main brands that shoppers know and trust, and that they'll use to actually satisfy that mission of tiding them over until they actually go and do their main shop. Well, I think first of all I'd urge everybody to go and look at the detailed planograms of what you should and shouldn't be stocking. But I think the key headlines I would pull out is it's essential that from a margarine perspective that you're stocking the big brands, so Flora, both on a standard and a light version. Also from a butter perspective that you're stocking Lurpak, both on a block and a spreadable, as that's the number one butter brand. So making sure you're getting those big sellers stocked that are the main brands that people are looking for. The second thing I would say is making sure that you've got those brands stocked in the appropriate pack sizes. So yes, a convenience shopping mission is very much making sure you've got 250 gram and in some instances the 500 gram stocked, but not the really largest of 751 kg sizes, very much focusing on those small to medium pack sizes that shoppers are looking for on convenience missions.